Hello everyone. Now again today we are going to learn about plottings, that is creating graphs, okay, by using a matplotlib. Now last time I told you something. I gave you a description about a matplotlib, that what is a matplotlib and why we use a matplotlib. So matplotlib is generally used for plotting a graphs, okay. So now today we are going to learn how to plot a graphs. Let's see a one simple example. Okay, right now I'm giving you a simple example over here. Just check it out. The very first thing I'm importing matplotlib as plt, so that I can use the reference of this matplotlib.pyplot as a complete as a reference dot plt. Then I'm creating two lists, x and y, and I want to plot this list. So for plotting this list, the command is, the very first thing is a plt.plot x comma y and label. Okay, over here what is the use of this plt.plot? That means I want to plot a graph. For graph I want to plot a graph. The very first thing, that is x. For a x-axis I required the data from a x variable, and for y-axis I required the data from a y variable. And the graph, what will be the label of that particular thing? The label for that particular thing is a first line. This is how I plot a graph. Then in the graph, x label required, what you required for x label. So for axis label, so x axis label we use plot dot x label for plotting. I'm giving over here plot number. Y dot y label for giving a name to a y variables or y axis. And then if suppose you required a grid is true, right now I'm just suppressing this grid is true, okay, I'm not using this grid is true. Clear? Okay, and then what I'm doing, I'm just displaying this graph, or this, I'm plotting this value. So for plotting the things, the very first you require a data for x-axis and y-axis. Let's an example, say I'm using a and b over here. Okay, so in x-axis I require data from a variable, and y-axis I require data from a b variable. Okay, now I'm running this program. Let's see. It's asking me for save, so I'm saving it. So it will open a Python shell, and then okay, either ideally can't start. Okay, there's no problem. Again we are running it. Just run. This time shell is started, and it will display me a graph. So, and as you know, it will display me a graph in a pop-up. Okay, that is a pop-up. That means it is not displaying me graph in a shell, it is displaying me graph in a pop-up, a different window. Now there it is a window, so it is giving a figure 1, and then there it is. So this is a plot number x-axis, as I gave in a x-axis. What is in a x label? That is a plot number. For a x-axis data I gave a label as a plot number, so it is displaying me a plot number. And for a y-axis the label is a variable, so it is displaying me a variable. Okay, and then a label equals to first line, it is not displaying over here, anywhere here. Okay, this is known as a legend. So if suppose I want to display a legend, so what I'll do, I'll say plt.legend. Now I'm just closing this graph, the very first thing, close it. Now again run this. This time what I'm including, plt.legend. Now again I'm running it. So when we say plt.legend, that means now it will display me a legend also. Let's see. Again it's opening a shell, and now again it will create a graph, another new window, and then it will display me a graph. This time there is a legend, first line. Is that okay? So this is how we create a legend. Just check it out. Okay, so right now what we did, we have used only a one single data in a graph. So the label equals to first line. So now this first line is over here. X-axis label, X label, Y-axis label, Y label, and plt dot legend. Legend, when we use legend, then only it will display me a legend. Otherwise, it will not display me a legend. Is that clear? Now, if suppose I required a grid also, so let's see whether it displays a grid or not. So before showing it, I'm saying display plt.grid true. So just learn or remember these commands one by one. From which command what we perform. Okay, just remember this thing. That is why I'm giving you this demo or this particular session, that how to use a different options with a pyplot. Keep remember this thing. Okay, so I'm starting from a very basic to advanced. That is a grid lines. So it is when we say grid line, grid true, then only it will show me a grid line. Otherwise it will not show me a grid line. By default the grid lines are false. Okay, now there is only one single line, but generally in a graph we are having a multiple lines. So how to add more lines in a graph? Okay, fine, let's see how to add more lines in a graph. So now this is my first data. Now I want to use a second data also. There is a second data. Okay, now okay, so my first data is AB and the second data is x1 y1. Okay, and now the second plot I am creating, that is by using a x1 and y1 label will be a second line, and then the same x label and y label I am giving over here. Okay, that means what I am doing, I am using two different data. Just see, this is the first data and this one is a second data. So I am using two different data for displaying a graph. Fine, let's see. Now over here you can see that x1 and a1 is same. If suppose in place of x1 I can use a also. Okay, now I'm running a program. Let's see how many graph it shows me. So what is the view of this time, view of my graph? Okay, it's executing a shell and then it will create a graph, and there it is, a graph. The two lines, first line, second line. Where is second line? It is not showing right now. Let's see. And then this is a plot number, variables, and line this. Is that okay? So this is how what we are doing, we are creating a lines. Okay, x1. So this is how we can create a graph. This is that means over here a multiple data in a one single graph, isn't it? This is known as a multiple data in a one single graph for x-axis and y-axis. Now let's see, I've changed it to x1 now. Now again I'm running it. Okay, save and run. So let's see what shows or what is the difference between these two now. Now this time again, that is first line, and this, why it is giving me only a first line, why not? Okay, because legend is true only for the first plot, legend is not true for the second plot. So what I'll do, I'll just simply remove this and then place it over here, and then again a grid also. I'll remove this grid option. Generally these options are for a complete plot, keep remember this thing. Okay, now this is the first plot, this is my second plot, and then I'll change over here as a. Fine, now again I'm running it. Let's see what it displays. That is first line, second line, both the legends is being displayed over here now, right now. Okay, so first line, second line, as well as a grid lines and all these things. So a multiple data in a one single graph, isn't it? So this is how what we can do. We can plot a graph. If you required a different data, we can utilize a different data over here. There's no problem with that. Okay, fine. Okay, so this is how plot option is used for defining plot or graph with data. X label for x axis, y label for y axis. Now title, I want to give a title to a graph. Right now there is no title, so if suppose I want to give a title, so how to provide a title? So we can write over here plt.title title, and then the title say progress progress. Okay, so title for a progress. Now title, then legend, as I told you, legend for displaying the legends in a graph, and then show is used for displaying a graph. Clear? Okay, now let's see. Right now I've changed a title, so how title will be displayed over here. Title, at this time it will show me a title also with that particular graph. So let's see how it shows the title. There is a progress. This is your title. Is this clear? So this is how what we are doing. We are creating a graph. What we are doing, we are creating a graph with a data. Okay, now another thing, if suppose I want this two lines in a two different graph in a same place or in a same section or same area in a single view, then how to do it? Okay, so graphs can be created or displayed in a single view or a multiple view. Right now what we have seen a single view. Single view, that means in a single view we are having all the data. Now multiple view we can have a multiple in a multiple data. Now for this we use a plt.subplot n rows comma n calls comma index. That means in a multiple view, the very first we have to display, we have to give that is the number of rows, number of columns, and a index number. Okay, let's see how it is used. So what is the command? plt.subplot. Okay, now there it is. This is my first plot. So what I'll do, I'll just write plt.subplot. I required a 2 rows, 1 column, and the index is 1. That means this will be my first graph. Subplot, how many required? 2 rows required. Number of columns 1. That means 1 column 1, and then a 1 index is 1. And for the second graph, I am saying plt.subplot in a 2 rows, 1 column, and the index will be a 2. Okay, so keep remember this thing. The very first thing, number of rows, number of columns, and then a index number of that particular plot. And then these things are used for a complete graph. For complete graph. That means what I am doing, I am defining it for a complete graph. Okay, okay, let's see, run. Now let's see what it displays this time. Again, things will be opened in a new window. Now there is a graph. It is showing me a graph now. There it is. Excuse me. Variables. This is a first graph. This is your second graph. Now, only data is defined for a second graph, not for a first graph, isn't it? Data is defined, things has been defined for a second graph, not for a first graph. That means these particular things, what we are doing, say for a complete graph, these will be used for each and every subplot. That means for a subplots you have to provide whether you want to display a legend, you want to what you want to display as the things for individual subplots. So title is progress 1. Suppose I am giving over here grid lines 2 true. No, for a first graph I don't require the grid lines, then progress 2 over here, then title and like this. Clear this thing, and then show legend and all. That means in the case of a subplot also, what you have to do, generally it is for a thing, for a graph, but in the case of a subplot, for each and every one you have to define a title, grid, legends and all. Okay, so this is how what we can do. We can create a graph, 2 rows 1 column, isn't it? That is a 2 rows. You can see the graph is displayed in a 2 different rows and in a one single column. Now if suppose I change it to I require data in a 1 row and 2 columns, then what will happen? Let's see. I'm changing just this thing, 1 row and 2 columns. Now again I'm running it. Okay, let's see. This time I'm using subplot as a 1 row and 2 columns. That means graph will come should come side by side, not up and down. Since in a 1 row, if I am having 2 columns, the columns will be side. So let's see how this graph will display. There it is. Now only one single row and a 2 different columns. In a first column first graph, second column second graph. Clear this thing? Okay, so this is how we can utilize a subplot option. Keep remember this thing, subplot option is used like this. Subplot, you have to define how many rows and columns you required and where you have to display and how you want to display a data, and then these are the indexes. This is the index 1, this is the index 2, that in which index this particular graph will be printed or displayed. Clear? Okay, then please try it out. Okay, thank you and have a nice time.